This is a fun matchup. The team comes in ranked in the top 10, but walking into a snake pit, a hostile environment, trying to escape with a W. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Relay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hernstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gamecocks will kick this team to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. You've got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gamecocks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away. Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Rivero. Looking for his back. And it's caught across the middle. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick catch.
has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Gutierrez. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw by the quarterback on the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks right for a quick completion. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Can't connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Sooners will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return of blocked down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking for a gap. It's Humphreys. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block.
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Rivero. caught over the middle. He's the tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense trying to convert here on third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the market. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Rivero. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back to pass. It's Rivero. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Burton. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackler, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks churn out another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Rivero. The ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Makes a quick round. They bring it down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. A Timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quick throw to his receiver. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Rivero. Throws it to the right. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Offense moving into a bunch formation. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half, working with a lead.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 31, Oklahoma, 0.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this 2nd half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. He escapes the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Fights through a tackle, and they'll stop him short of the line of gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
South Carolina.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play called for. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead.
The pass is intercepted. He could go. The 20, inside the 10, all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Leaning on the run game here late. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pump over the middle. It's Burton. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team,
to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Using his legs, it's Humphries. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. That's caught. It's Burton. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Rivero. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. We got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, making a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. From midfield, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, South Carolina. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to win.
Oh, he's got some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Bulldog. Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's lit. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Quickly complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air, it's Rivero. Throwing right. Soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense lining up for a first down play. Making side adjustments here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Humphreys. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Rivero. Dances away. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Rivero. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harper. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Back to pass. It's Rivero. He's going to fire deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball.
Looking deep down the right side. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Thanks to grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The give out of the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rivero. Working that left side now. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Humphries. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't do it. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Quick step and go. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some...
It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Let's send the tight end in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty... away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll set up to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he struck. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is...
Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter.